Hey everyone, should be live now. Is anybody in chat? Hopefully my audio is working. It looks like OBS is picking it up. How's everyone today? Hopefully everyone is good. How's it going, Bigsy? Excellent. Excellent. You just got home from where? Let's see. You're in England. It would probably be what? Let's say 7 p.m.? 7 o'clock at night? Did you go out to dinner? Yeah, 7 p.m. Oh, yeah. Did you go by yourself? Did you go on a date? Did you go with friends? Oh, dog sitting. I hear dogs can't really support that much weight, so I hope you didn't hurt the poor thing. Let's see. Oh, knocking everything over. How's it going, bro? How's it going, Franco? Johnny B? No, not dinner. Stream delay. Yeah, I know. I don't have my stream set on like extremely short delay because I don't think my internet latency can handle it. Like internet speed in general can, not my latency though. What are we doing today? Oh, we can do a mailbag today. You know how last week there was the request to do mailbag, but I said I didn't have enough stuff? I believe I have enough stuff now. Let's see. These two. This one's pretty easy to guess what it is, huh? There's the company right there. Maker Base. So 2. It's nice and sunny outside here, but it's actually cold as hell. This is non-electronics, I think. I don't remember what this is now. I don't actually know. Could be a few things, anyways. Oh yeah, and I got a ton of packages that I didn't take my name off of. And what's this? Also miscellaneous. This and this. So this one doesn't have my name on it. What is this? Yeah, so we'll have just barely enough. Glad everyone's in chat. Hi everyone. Really sunny and warm. 24C. Jesus. 24C would be the dream. Vero is already daydreaming of 24C here. There's no way though, 24C, that's next month territory. It is going to be like nearly plus 10 pretty soon. Let's see, I can probably just remove this label. Great. The label peeled all the way off except for where my name is. That's great. Name and address. Okay, got my first name off. Last name and address still there. Thanks for nothing, Amazon labels. Okay, only thing left now is Canada. So that's good. Cleaning out loads of crap. Got some guys picking it up tomorrow. 150 kilos of crap for the recycling yard. Hey, we're doing that pretty soon. Gonna start pruning stuff down quite a bit. All right, I think I have more than enough items now. Yeah, we're doing that pretty soon. We're gonna clear out a whole bunch of stuff. I also, like, it has nothing to do with us clearing out stuff, but I need to start organizing my workshop here and or getting rid of stuff, one or the other, because it's getting a little out of hand. And like, I keep stuff to do YouTube videos with, which is fine, but I need to do YouTube videos with them, or else I'm not actually keeping them for YouTube videos now, am I? Dog sitting for most of it. Back to work tomorrow, though. Yeah. I actually enjoy working now, so it's like a weird thing for me where actually my day job used to be the worst thing I did. Now it's the best thing I do. Which puts in context, there's other stuff I need to do, which I'm less fond of. Like, I love teaching, but it's the prep stuff for teaching I'm not a big fan of. I need to tighten my camera mount here. What's the standard time off stuff look like in England? Here in Canada, mostly it's 2 weeks paid vacation, and then once you've worked enough, like usually I think it's like 5 or 10 years or something, then you get 3 weeks paid vacation. If you work for government or like professional services, you get a little bit more. Catch up on some reaction vids. There's some SE stream ongoing. Yeah, stream, yeah, that's me. So yeah, European stuff, usually you guys get more time off than we do, pretty sure. Just curious how it works. Oh yeah, flip the battery out of here. Plug it into my charger. Get the cable. Need to go buy some lumber. I need to make a lumber order so I get some organization done in my workshop. Okay, so we are filming a mailbag. I should start releasing mailbags more often, but I keep forgetting to put them live. So I shall be doing that shortly. This and this and this. F11, oh, I'm going to zoom way out. Oh, dang name it. Whoops. Oh, wait, I'm recording. No, stop recording. No, stop. I'm just fighting with my equipment. Excuse me. Okay, back to this. There we go. Like so. There we go. It's okay that you forgot to put the videos live. You're new at this. Yeah, it's my first day. 25 days paid holiday for full-timers. We also get bank holidays, typically 8 a year, including Christmas Day. I get 1 extra day for every 3 years I've worked my current. Holy crap. This is what Americans are fighting against, by the way. You're a socialist pig. Why would anyone want time off? Am I right? That is crazy. I would say I would love this kind of time off, but I don't need it anymore. Before though, that would have been good. Excuse me. All right, let's get it started in here. All right. Hey everyone, got a pile of mail. Some of them is too big for the desk. I have one that's way too big. So let's get started. Time for another mailbag video. There we go. Let's start with the giant one, shall we? Get it out of my way. Also, I think it's, I believe it is recycling, like cardboard recycling day on Tuesday. So it's gonna be good to get this behemoth out of the way. Just gonna focus up. There we go. First one up is this one here. Forgot the price. I'm just gonna put the price on the screen right down there. But this thing is way too big for my filming situation. I didn't expect it to come in a box this big, but here we are. A little bit of packing material. This thing is absolutely ginormous. Oh, there we go. Fragile, please do not drop. So is this too big for my screen? Yeah, that's a little bit too big still. But now some of you might have an idea of what this thing is. This is a 3D printer build plate. And I bought it because my Tronxy X3A is my only reliable printer, but I also have an X5SA, which I want to modify to become reliable. And to do that, needed a couple parts. I've got all of them except for this one, which is the magnetic sheet. My God, I'm gonna wrestle with this. I'm gonna bring it, I'm gonna cut it back to when it's back in screen. And here we go. I had to wrestle this thing out of the packaging. And so, yeah, this is a build surface for the Tronxy. And this one is a little bit unwieldy because the Tronxy has a 330 millimeter by 330 millimeter build surface. And so, yeah, this is like a textured PEI sheet. There we go, just doing the focus. And it is magnetic. So basically, you have this surface. You can use either this shiny surface, or you can use the textured surface. And this thing here just sticks onto your bed. It's adhesive, and then it's a magnet which sticks to the build surface. And once you print something, all you gotta do is lift it off and flex it a little bit, and there we go. It goes flying off. So yeah, this one was a little bit expensive, but for what it is, this was incredibly cheap. So I think this was $40-something. But for a 330 mil by 330 mil, if I'd have ordered this from AliExpress instead of Amazon, it would have cost me like 80 bucks. So really glad to have it. I'm not 100% convinced this is the best way to do a nice surface and easy release, but this is by far my favorite way, and so that's why I've got it. Now, if you want to watch the process of upgrading the X5SA printer, let me know in the comments below, because it is much easier for me to upgrade it off screen than on screen. So if you guys are interested, I want to know, so I know if I need to make a video about it. There we go. So yeah, that's what it is. It's the new build plate. It's actually the last part I need for the Tronxy upgrade. So yeah, it's a big frickin', it is a big build plate. And so yeah, they're way cheaper if you just buy them from Amazon. Also, this is a Tronxy brand. So I don't know if Tronxy is the only one that has the 330 by 330 mil, but yeah, it's a big boy. For you Americans out there, it is 13 inches by 13 inches. So yeah, it's a big one. I was planning on doing the Tronxy with 0.4 inch nozzle, 0.4 millimeter nozzle, like a standard nozzle, but I think because of the bigger build surface, and it should be able to go relatively fast, I think I might go like 0.8 or something and make really coarse prints, but yeah, that's the plan. And cut. Franco, you're my director. The pay is abysmal, but the recognition is pretty good sometimes. Man, I've got like cardboard everywhere now. Good thing it is cardboard day soon. Throw away the plastic. Okay, on to the next one. What do we do next? Let's try this stuff here. Okay, let's get the focus right. That's good. What do you guys think it is? It's a big ball of stuff. Also, let me know if sipping the coffee is too annoying in the mic, and oh, I don't know, I'll figure something out. Just let me know if it's annoying. All right, so maybe I'll go zoom in a little bit for this one. Yeah, the camera, you guys are up here, and the camera is like just over. So let's put two fingers. So this finger points to you guys, and now it points to the other camera. So you guys are very close to each other. All right, quiet on the set, quiet on the set. I'm a crap director. Can't something? Hold on. The YouTube put a stupid like heart emoji in the corner of my chat, and now I can't see. Can't catch up to live. Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about it. All right. That's good. That's good. All right. Next one up is this one here. I think I've got a price on this one. I do not, so I'm going to put it at the bottom of your screen there, but it does say heat shrink cable sleeve. So I'm pretty sure that's exactly what it is. Oh, baby. Look at how thick this stuff is. So I went shopping and I got some thicker heat shrink. Now this is either the 3-to-1 or the 4-to-1 stuff. Don't quite remember. I'll put it down here. Oh, look, there's two sizes in here. My God. All right, so let's try to figure out what sizes these are. Do have a scale on my bench. This is, looks like it's 35 millimeters from one side to another, and 41, 42 millimeters from one side to another. That doesn't quite equal what the diameter is going to be. They take the diameter of this stuff when it's like in circle form, but yeah, I will put it down here because it says on the listing what I ordered. But yeah, this stuff is perfect for doing bigger things, like you can put a whole wire harness through this stuff. You can squeeze it up over big fittings. You can use big cables, you know, bus bars for lithium batteries, stuff like that. Stuff is very useful. And I probably ordered just enough quantity so that the shipping wasn't murderous. And I've got this stuff too. This is a little bit smaller. This is probably about 10 mils across. 10 to 11 mils across. And yeah, should be 3 to 1 as well. So I'm going to cut a little bit of each of these and see how far they shrink. There we go. You've never seen heat shrink? You can get heat shrink the size of like a car battery. You can get basically unlimited size heat shrink. And I'll also look up online what I actually ordered, because the viewers will have seen it by now. It'll be on the screen for them. So I need to follow along with them. There's one. There's two. And there's three. All right, so let's look up the specs so that I can have something to tell the good folks. Yeah. Let's see. I'll switch you to the to my screen momentarily. My orders. Okay. I don't think it's 5 millimeters. Oh, 10 millimeters. Okay, so it was 10 millimeters for one. And then order details. Here, I'll show you exactly what I got. Copy this. I'll bring you guys. Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. That's one. And text. Oh, unsupported. Two. All right. 144p. Geez. Give me a second. Screen. There we go. All right. So I got this stuff here. This was order details. Yeah. Okay. It wasn't this stuff at all. It was this stuff. So I got this stuff in each 1 meter. I got 25.4 millimeters, so 1 inch, 9.5 millimeters, and 19.1 millimeters. So I'm going to write that down. So it was, I guess it was 24. Piece of paper, a pizza paper. All right, and it is 4 to 1. So 4 to 1, 1 meter, and then 25.4, 9.5, and 19.1 millimeter. All right. So yeah, well, that's pretty cool. So I guess 19.5 was more like 20, and it was color clear. Good, so now they know. Or they will know. That's the deal, my dear. I need a skewer or something. Yeah, here we go. Just heated some more PCBs off my bench. Let's get the focus a little bit up more like here. Okay. This is hot. That's good. Okay, yeah, 4 to 1 is pretty sick. And the prices I paid, just so you guys will know, but it will be in the video. So I paid whoops. I got way longer than that. So I got, okay, let's see here. My pen. So the 19.1, I got 2 meters. The 9.5, I got 3 meters. And the 25.4, I got 2 meters. So I paid $9 Canadian for the, wait, what? This is not the same listing. Oh, I'm not even in the same freaking place. What the? How did that happen? Okay, it's 3 to 1, not 5, not 4 to 1. I wish it was 4 to 1. Hey, B-dubs. Uh-oh. I'm dropping a couple of frames, folks. Hopefully it'll just be temporary. Okay, it's 3 to 1. No wonder that wasn't... Okay, and it was clear, right? White, clear. Yeah, clear. Clear. All right, let's try this again. So I got 2 meters of the 25.4, which means I paid $9 for that. I got 2 meters of the 9.5, and I paid about $5 for that. So $9, $5, and of the 19.1, I got 2 meters, and I paid about $8. So there we go. I wish it was it was 4 to 1. Oh well. How's your weekend, B-dubs? Hopefully you're not working this weekend. All right, so I think we got focus. I think these can just go sort of one at a time. It's like my test skewer. All right. I feel like there's not enough light today. I don't know what's going on. Oh. And so I brought out the heat shrink test skewer. Now this stuff should have adhesive in it. That's pretty much the only stuff I buy these days, but it is only 3 to 1. So I have my heat gun here. This is the 9.5 millimeter one. And let's heat it up. It will not shrink enough to stick to this tube. Oh my God. It shrunk enough to stick to the tube, or to the skewer. Now this is listed as 3 to 1, but I feel like this is 4 to 1. Well, I'll be. I mean, I'll take it. I'm not complaining. Yeah, there we go. Adhesive and everything. Okay, let's grab the other piece. So this stuff is the 19.1 millimeter. Oh, got stuck on the adhesive. And here we go. I can't believe it shrunk down and sealed in this tiny little skewer. This one's doing its level best, but there's no way. I believe this is 4 to 1 as well. It could be 3 to 1, because don't forget, regular heat shrink is 2 to 1. And so 3 to 1's already premium. 4 to 1 stuff is the gold standard stuff. So that stuff is awesome. And here's the 25.4 millimeter, which is indeed 1 inch for the continental types. I'll go the other way. And here we go. Wow, look at it bind up because it's shrinking so much. And it has adhesive, so the adhesive is just grabbing wherever it can. Yeah, that's pretty good shrink ratio, and also the stuff being double walled, it's quite impressive how protective it's going to be to whatever components inside. Look at that, I made sort of like a new age sculpture thing. Neat. On to the next one. Oh, dang it. I wasn't even freaking...
I didn't know if you want me to interrupt your voice when you're doing that.
Yeah, it probably is best not to.
I was like, I didn't know if I could have come to tell you, but...
Vero is trying to save you guys.
But I was like, I don't want to interrupt your voice because if you use the voice, I don't want to mess it up.
Yeah, because I am using the voice. Thank you.
Massage.
No, it's okay. Here you go, guys. Sorry about that. This is my heat shrink. It's because everyone was so quiet in the chat. And then I got carried away. Sorry, guys. You're going to have to wait for the actual video. Oh, well. My bad. My bad. Vero tried to save you guys. I need like a ESP32 controlled LED that you guys can activate if you need my attention. Oh well. Sorry about that. There's a reason I start watching and things happen. Yeah. There's a reason why nobody watches these live streams. It's because they're not heavily produced. But yeah, these are look at the shrink ratio though. Pretty impressive. That was 1 inch across. Now it is, it's like barely, it's less than half an inch. So, yeah. Okay, well, you guys didn't see it. Sorry. Next time. Okay, so now you're on the screen, right? What's this? I'm gonna open two at once. Is there a price? Did I not put prices on literally anything? Let me get the prices. Hang on. Ugh. All right, Big Z. All right. You don't need to go there. You don't need to go there. Let's see. Can't see my address, right? No. Good. Okay, so the maker base thing is... It's normal that you can't see anything here. You're not going to be looking at my account anyways because it says where everything's shipped to. And also it shows the future products, which you're not allowed to see. Got to keep some intrigue. Okay, $39.71. Somebody remember that? And $47.72. $39.71 and $47.72. 39. Give us one and $47.72, I think. Wait, what's going on? My stream preview. My stream preview is like way in the past. What is going on? There's a hell of a delay. Yeah, on YouTube. Oh, my video wasn't interesting. Okay, my video was like behind. Oh, sorry, 47. What was the other one? 3971 and 47. I'll check. It's probably faster. 4772. Yeah, 4772. Okay, that makes more sense. All right. I just want to make sure OBS shows me exactly. Oh, whoops. There we go. All right. Oh, this one's a 47. Oh, dang, damn it. This is 4772. Okay. And that's good. Shouldn't be readable, but. All right. Is everyone on the correct screen? Can I get some confirmation that everyone's on the correct screen? Have a beer then, Mr. Franco. Where do I put this? Franco, are you related to? Didn't cost money. You can have a Discord channel and have a live stream channel or warnings. He's on Craig's Tech Talk, one of his mods. Discord doesn't cost money as far as I know. And honestly, I could have my phone out. Vero probably warned me. So, yeah. How about that? I will put my phone out. And my phone will be to the side, so Vero can send me warnings. I forgot what I was getting at. Oh yeah, I was asking if Franco Walker was related to the chip company in the UK. Sorry, the crisp company in the UK. Because we have Lay's here in North America, but the Brits have Walkers. I believe they're the exact same company. All right, so Vero did confirm we're on the correct screen, and so did Franco. Therefore, we should be good to go. All right. So getting the focus in. Next ones up are these two, and they're two because they kind of go together, although they're not the same. So this one here is from MakerBase. This is one of the few times where I ordered it directly from the creators of this. This cost me $47.72. But this is a bargain, and I'll explain to you why momentarily. So this came from AliExpress, as always, links in the description. Ooh. I hope it's not busted up, because you see the box is kind of a little worse for wear. Okay, so we got some stuff here, and we have some stuff here. So I found this really cheap because what this is a 3D printer control board. But it's a super interesting control board, especially for someone who's into electronics, because, yeah, get out. Here is the main, I guess, computer, main microcontroller for this whole board. It's an ESP32. And not only is it an ESP32, but it's an ESP32W Room-32U, which is the same ESP32 that I use in my regular ESP projects. So yeah, this is the MKS TinyB V1.0. And for that $47.71, I think, Canadian, I also got 5 TMC 2209 stepper drivers. These are high quality stepper drivers, not the highest quality you can get, but just by themselves, these things are quite expensive. So it comes with 5 of them, plus their heat sinks. So 5 heat sinks that are just adhesive. They go on the very top. And on top of that, it also includes an LCD. And so you get a screen with an encoder knob and I believe, yeah, SD card slot. You get the main board with relatively high quality MOSFETs, but I mean, external MOSFETs are very inexpensive. I got a bunch here, so I'm going to use those. And these have features, you know, it has also SD card slot, USB Type-C, and it's got the direct port to use BL Touch, and you can use, you know, comms, regular communications with the TMC drivers. For $47.71, for under 50 bucks Canadian delivered, and I believe also includes Wi-Fi. Here's a little Wi-Fi antenna. And so I found that pretty incredible. So the Tronxy X3A that I have already upgraded, the only thing that's not upgraded is the electronics on it. I'm going to upgrade using this because I'd like to keep it 12 volts because everything works so far. So just have, you know, quiet steppers for once, and yeah, it'll be almost all the way upgraded to basically your dream printer, but it started at nothing. And why I'm saying that $47.71 is cheap, and it is actually cheap, is because these guys here, $39.71, so $8 cheaper. So for $8 less, this is what you get. This is 10 of the TMC 2209 drivers themselves. So for like a little bit more, oh, these have, look, these even have smaller heat sinks. So I am getting some of these TMC 2209 drivers to do other projects, like I have the stepper motor turntable, for example. So I'm using these to quiet down the project and to make them go smoother. But these themselves are $4 a pop. And so if you consider that these here, the ones in this kit, you know, 4 times 4, that's like nearly $20 of added cost. This board is incredibly cheap. So I'm excited to see how inexpensive this thing is, because it's like close to the price of a Ramps board and a Mega. I believe today the Arduino Mega and the Ramps board would actually be more expensive than this, and this is a 32-bit processor. So yeah, pretty excited to go ahead with that. It's going to have to happen soon-ish, but my X5 SA needs to be in condition to do my main printing before I can start tweaking the X3A printer. So yeah, let me know if you're interested at all, but I do know that pretty soon I'm going to put this TMC 2209 through its paces, because I need to know how I can use these in my everyday projects. Apparently, they're easy to use. There we go. That was a ramble. Jeez. All right, let's see. From the beginning, Walkers, people with that last name Walker. Not that I know of. I could be a few generations back. Yeah, Franco, you should ask for some paychecks. Is it compatible with Marlin? Yes, it is compatible with Marlin. Marlin 2, because the Marlin 1.x is the 8-bit Marlin. The 32-bit Marlin is compatible with this thing. So that's good. Bargain, yeah, absolutely. The only Marlin I know of is the Fish. It's firmware for 3D printers. I'm told it's a cool fish compared to Clipper. Yeah, I don't know about Clipper. I don't want to. I'm at the point where I don't want to say Clipper on stream or on my channel, because people are such dickholes when it comes to the debate of Clipper versus Octoprint versus just straight Marlin. So I'm not getting involved until I can give Klipper a try. For those of you who don't know, I believe, so Klipper runs on a Raspberry Pi or a computer or something like that, and it takes over the control of your 3D printer. So like this thing here will have its own firmware. It can control the 3D printer, but if you connect this to a Raspberry Pi running Klipper, Klipper will ignore, Klipper will like ignore all the programming on this and run it its own way. So yeah, it's weird. It's quite weird. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I should just plug all the boards in and turn it on and just see what happens? I didn't do any programming or anything. Should I plug it in? I don't know what's going to happen if I plug it in. Hopefully it doesn't blow up. This looks pretty nice. It's such a popular surname. Go for it. Plug it in. Let's see. Do I have 12 volts? I don't really. I can get 12 volts. Do have to put, yeah, 12 or 24 volts in. Okay, let's see how much of a pain in the butt it's going to be. I got to move these stepper motor drivers back to their storage. Oh, folks, I can share something with you guys because you guys are on stream with me, so you're basically family. I just made my biggest YouTube purchase ever. I just ordered some lithium iron phosphate batteries from China. So they're going to be coming in the next 90 days or so. It might take like a whole lot of time to get here, but I'm a little nervous and very excited. But I spent a buttload of money on batteries. So green energy projects are in my future for sure. Let's get these plugged in. Let's get this plugged in. These rainbow, the ribbon cables, the rainbow colored ribbon cables, that remind you of like Commodore 64 or something? My parents had an old console plugged into a TV when I was very young. In fact, like I never seen it run, so very likely that they. Oh, actually, I can't plug it in because I don't have the switch positions. Yeah, I did. Actually, I have to say. That guy I had on the podcast, Roland, I call him Ronald once. Jeez, so embarrassed. Put my foot in my freaking mouth often. He inspired me to pull the trigger. As soon as I was done his podcast, I kind of like went online and started doing some shopping. And so, yeah. So it's his fault. I'm spending money. EXP2 to EXP2. Yeah, I don't know. I guess. I mean, I'll just plug it in, no stepper drivers, and see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't blow it up. Understanding is Klipper is flashed to the controller and it's tweaker's dream. A normal person's nightmare. I mean, that could be true. I don't know for sure. So all I know is what I think I know. So if you know for sure, I believe you. Okay, so let's plug this in without the stepper motor drivers in there. And if it blows up, I don't know. I'm just gonna cry, I guess. Hopefully you guys are comfortable watching a grown man cry. Okay, where do I find some adapter wires? This one? Nope. 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 I know I have wires for this. Here, we could probably do it with this. No, this is what I want. This guy. I should have a red one of these too. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Honestly, so people are doing like extremely fantastic things in the 3D printer world and the open source world, and I just cannot comprehend what's going on most of the time. And so I wish I had an opinion about the stuff that they're making, but I don't even understand what's going on. I will get to a point where coding comes easier, but that point is not right now. It's not here yet. Someone needs to teach me. And by someone I need to set some time aside and try to learn it. Because I'm well aware that I need to actually do it to learn it. So I don't know where the equivalent wire is to that one. That's another thing. I need to print a wire holder for my rig here. Power cord. Great. If you guys can't see, it's normal this time. I promise. Okay, that's good to know. All these cardboard things can go in the cardboard bin. I just sort of yeeted cardboard boxes beside my workbench and then forgot about them. Oh, this is a wire. Oh, I'm afraid I'm going to pull the wrong wire and the stream's going to go down. Best way to learn most things is to do them. Yeah, I agree. I need the time. The thing is, I'm supposed to have a bit more time available for the next couple weeks before my next semester starts. However, that's not quite true because I have to get ready a course that I've never taught before, so I have to do some work on that. Why do I have a single LED on a chunk of aluminum, but not in the other room where it's supposed to be? What is wrong with me, guys? I put together a new light to use in the other room for filming. Hey, look, I found this from last time. But I didn't go and install it. So look. Oh, that's way too bright. Huh? There, you guys can kind of see it. So I set this up on a heatsink, and it's here instead of installed on the ceiling over in that room. Need the time too? Maybe in your next life. Yeah, me too. Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna go put this, I'm gonna walk it over to the next room for installation on the ceiling. Next time I have like H3H3 podcast to listen to or something. Where am I gonna put it? Probably like there, yeah. Okay, so that's good to know. I might do the live stream from the other room. Next live stream. Depends how many big things I have to work on. Okay, well, see, this is how I get distracted. I haven't found the other one of these yet. They're here, it's here somewhere. I'm leaning towards we probably aren't going to plug it in today. just saying. I have time but no memory retention. Yeah, I get that. Here's another wire. My Volvo owner's manual. Very good. I'm like crunching my microphone in my pocket there. So I know the wire should be red, so that might help. Oh, I found it. All right, we can plug it in. All right, so yeah, this guy here, I need that to do one of my reviews. Here, move these out of the way. Do you guys want the credit for forcing me to plug this in? Because I can plug my live stream on the Mailbag video too. Wait until... Oh, well, there's another wire. I can't read the stupid emoji is there. Go away. Go away. Wait until later. You'll be less distracted. No, it's okay. I can plug it in. I'm going to plug it in, but I'm not going to do anything with it. I'm just going to plug it in. Like over there. I guess I don't need my soldering iron. There we go. Okay. 12 volts, 5 amps. Maybe I'll put a lower current limit. 2 amps. I will say though, I'm blaming you guys if I blow this up. Not that it'll be your fault, but I need someone to blame. Okay, and now these are pretty awful screw terminals. So this thing is pretty cool, I have to say. Pretty impressed. I do like cheap things. So positive is towards the middle. Looks like there's diode anti-reverse polarity protection. And these wires have ferrules, so they're good to go. There's one. Fit, dang you. Hey, I heard there was like tornado and stuff in the States. Hopefully you're not involved, B-dubs. All right. So like this. All right. Let's see if I can get a good zoom in on that. Live view. Get a little brighter. There we go. It should be good. Okay, Franco is going to be the sacrificial goat. You want to notice that on some live streams they have to put hearts and other icons over the screen. Yeah. So that icon is what's blocking my my chat, the bottom line of chat. All right, quiet on set, everyone. I'm actually recording this mailbag live on my second channel, link up there if you want to check it out. But my viewers, especially Franco Walker, he's often in the chat. He wanted me to plug it in. And so, yeah, here it is plugged in. 12 volts, I got a 2 amp current limit. I did not put the stepper drivers in because I think you need to set these dip switches first. I don't want to deal with it. I just want to see what happens on the screen. And Franco said he'll take responsibility if this thing blows up. So here we go, contact. Okay, we got some LEDs going on here underneath the switch. Marlin 2. Oh, it already has firmware. Would you look at that? Uh-oh, my IP is written there. Now you guys can hack me. Oh, it's freaking out. Minimum temperature, bed, printer, halted. Please reset. All right, I had enough of that. So yeah, it has firmware. So it seems like I can just plug everything in and then I could actually have it moving some stepper motors, but we're not going to be doing that today. I'd have to go and look through all my stuff for all the accessories. And so, yeah, I am going to put this in my X3A. I can't wait to put it in my X3A, but I need to fix my X5SA first. There we go. You guys were on screen, right? Yes, you were on screen. The tornadoes were the other side of Lake Michigan and south in Indiana. Okay, good. I'm glad you're safe. And I was just kidding about the IP. It said 192.168.0.1, so that's just like local IP. It's not anything serious. Okay, so there you go, Franco. I called you out directly, so you're going to be in the video. It'll be your fault if anything happens from now on. Scapegoat Franco. Okay, so let's unplug these. I think, does that include if I like damage the cable by pulling it out? Are you also taking responsibility for that? 'Cause that'd be pretty awesome. Gonna have to 3D print an enclosure for this too. 1, 2. I don't like how they sent the antenna. The antenna is kind of fragile, so hopefully I don't damage it putting it back in the bags. I'm assuming the biggest bag is for the board. No, only for plugging things in. Okay. Ottawa, Ontario, Canada had a tornado 2 years ago, I think, that followed the Ottawa River and zigzagged back and forth. Pretty scary for a lot of people. Ripped the roofs right off houses. And also we've had quite a bit of flooding in the last 5 years or so. The river last flooded in like the 1800s, and then it flooded twice in the last couple of years. People who say that climate change is not true, I think are being purposely obtuse or are not the brightest of sparks. You know what I mean? Couple of scoops short of an ice cream cone. I guess it's hard to blame them. Education in general has been on an all-time low recently, so you know, people coming up through and think they know everything. They've merely scratched the surface. Oh, also, I am actually in contact with 3 people now that want to do the podcast, so you shouldn't have to listen to me ramble solo on the podcast. So I'm going to plan some dates with those people, but the very next episode of the podcast is episode 69, so that's going to be a good one. We'll agree to disagree. Oh, do you not believe in climate change, B-dubs? Or are you disagreeing with them? I'm actually, I don't really know what your stance is. All right, this one next. Do I have a price on this one? No, I do not. Oh, sorry, folks. Whacked you. Well, I appreciate hearing that, Franco. You're not the norm, though. I think a lot of people like the guests. Okay, zoom this out. There we go. Right, just like that. For some reason, I knocked your camera, and now this looks clearer to me. That's interesting. All right, I'm gonna get the price of this too before we go on. You've never been the norm. Well, you know what? The thing is, you're an important part of my listening demographic. So, like, you know, try to make a little bit for everything. 3351. So it's fine not to be the norm. Oh, it's right there, 3351. All right. Hopefully you guys are on screen now. There we go. Now for the penultimate package, this one says pliers and quantity 2 of them. And this cost me $33.51, and indeed, these should be what I ordered, and there should be 2 of them. There we go. So I've seen these guys, I believe the first time I've seen them was on Adam Savage's Tested, where he showed that he had these wire strippers that, oh, maybe Big Clive had them too, but there's these wire strippers that strip from the front, and they have little cutting jaw here, so cutting jaw down here, strippers on the front, and a little bit of a gauge here to tell you how far you're going to strip. So let's say that should be about 5 millimeters. So yeah, let's give these a try. I'm hoping they're good. Because yeah, it was time for me to get some better auto strippers, because I don't really like the sideways type like this. I'm actually going to zoom in the audience so they can see a little bit better. So it's okay if I went silent for a little bit there. Move this, get a refocus. There we go. Actually, I might zoom them in. Live view. You don't believe? I mean, you're not. You don't have to believe. But I will say that if you're scientifically literate, like if you go to university to show you how to read science papers, it's pretty clear. But I mean, I don't expect everyone to have done the research. You know what I mean? All right, here goes, here goes. Zoomed in a little closer there. So yeah, hopefully this works. So you just kind of butt the wire right up on the red guide, and you just give it a squeeze. I'm actually gonna go the other way just because that's the way my hand works. So, oh, that was quick and pretty dang impressive. That just lopped it right off. And this is my typical wire I use for, you know, around the shop here. This is a primary wire with PVC coating on the wire, and so it is actually kind of a pain in the butt to strip. Now it does seem to have broken a couple strands. I mean, yeah, there's 2 strands sort of left in the sheathing there, so not a super big fan of that part of it. But honestly, for most work, especially automotive work, which is what I plan on getting these for, that's pretty impressive. Let's see if we can shear the end off now. Oh yeah, look at that. A little bit of grease in there, but yeah, I think these things will be a good addition to my tool bag. They're lighter than I thought. They're really, like, yeah, quite a bit I don't know if I'd say flimsier, because look at all the ribbing in here. But they're definitely lighter than I thought. And yeah, I'm interested to see on how well these are going to perform in the long run. Quite interesting. I have to say, like, just lopping off the end like that, that's quite impressive. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do more. Put it to 10 mils. And for the pedantic out there, it's millimeters, not mils. I know. Don't worry about it. Oh yeah, that did a good job. Yeah, it did. It did yeet a couple pieces of copper off. So it's not perfect, but man, is it ever quick. And as long as you're not using, I tend to use wire that's too thick for my application. So as long as you're not using wire that's like really at the limit of what you need for your application, this is impressive. I'm going to put this in my to-go bag, which is, I guess, something I should do a video on, and have this available when I work on cars. Neat. Man, these things are impressive. For the, like, for the price, so they were 33 bucks. So that makes them about $15, $16 each Canadian. And if you consider that these on the Matco, on the Mac Tools tool truck are $40, and I hate these things, I think this is actually quite the deal. That is awesome. Look at the action of the jaws. Hopefully I won't get pinched. So grabs, pulls, and opens. That's pretty cool. I'm actually impressed. I don't know if this is like FRP or just regular like nylon or just ABS plastic. That's pretty nice. I like it. Awesome. Well then, I'm happy I got these. I have to do more testing for long term, but yeah. All right, on to the next one. Okay, well, chuck that over there. Little piece of wire if I need it. Let's put it down. Let's get focus up here. Let's get the price of this one. This one is from Amazon, so let's get the price. Amazon.ca, check my orders. This was, I gotta check the order details because I paid with a coupon, $47.90. There we go. All right. Get OBS back. I need a third screen. It's a pain in the butt. Okay. Can I zoom out? I can zoom out. Let's zoom out. Okay, go back to live view. Yeah, it should be fine. Last item for today is this one here. I forgot to write the price, but it's $47.90. However, again, sounds expensive, but when you compare it to its contemporaries, this is actually fairly cheap. And if this is as impressive as those strippers are, then I'm totally fine with it. Because like the strippers, this is more like a tool. This is something you buy once and then you have forever. Ugh. Here we go. So this is a CPU cooler. It's to cool your main chip in your computer, your CPU. However, this is from a company called Thermalright, and out of all the testing I've seen online, it performs roughly the same performance, like it's plus or minus, as a cooler that costs 1.25 times this. So the NH-D15 by Noctua costs more than this, more than double in fact, and this performs right at the same level. And so my current CPU is not very efficient. It's an 8086K, so it generates a lot of heat and is not super performant. But eventually I will be upgrading that, and at that point I will need something a lot fancier than my current cooler, which is a Hyper 212 Evo. I'll explain to you the difference in a moment. And so picking this thing up while it was on sale, $47, taxes in and delivered, I think that was a no-brainer. And so let me show you. Ugh. So yeah, here we go. So this is what we call a twin, a double tower cooler, and it has these heat pipes that sit basically on the die and then go up into these towers, and then you've got two fans like this, 1 and 2, one in the middle, one on one end, blowing through to cool your CPU. What I have in my computer right now is a single tower. So if I had the same amount of heat pipes as this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, this would double the cooling performance, but in fact I only have 4 heat pipes on mine right now. I just bought whatever was cheap because I didn't have any money when I won my CPU. And these things weren't even out back then, but now these are kind of like the gold standard for good value and, you know, hard-working CPU coolers. And so, yeah, I'm going to run this until I upgrade my CPU. And in principle, I should have all the mounting hardware here to convert it to whatever my next CPU is going to be. I think the only CPUs that you can't cool with this are the Threadrippers, the CPUs that are like, the die is like double the size. So I highly recommend you pick one of these up. If you're one of those people that they just don't want to make the decision, you know, you just look around and there's too many choices to be made, just pick this one up. I'll put a link in the description. You can't go wrong with this. You can only get better cooling in a few coolers, and it's like 1 or 2 degrees difference, and they're double or triple the cost. And it even comes with the thermal paste, all these brackets that go on the back of the motherboard, spacers, you got everything you need in here. When you look at reviews for these things, the reviewers have no idea how this company can continue to make a profit selling them at this price. So might as well pick them up while they're still cheap and the company still feels the need to prove themselves. So yeah, this thing, I mean, it's an absolute beast, super heavy. I can't wait to install it and see what kind of performance comes out of it. I might do a video and do some performance metrics. We'll have to see. Last time I tried that, my motherboard had reset it itself because I had different RAM, and then I couldn't get a valid before and after test. So I'm going to give it a shot this time, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, this is as far as we can go for the mailbag video. There she blows. Oh, hi Adam. Where were you? Were you on, what's his name? On 3D Musketeers stream? Yeah, I did hire a stripper. Yeah, heat shrink and strippers. Actually, the stream missed the heat shrink as well because I didn't change the video feed. Whoopsies. What do you guys think? Like this thing is badass. Look, freaking chunky boy. I can't wait to install this thing, but the thing is I can't stream and install it because this is what I'm streaming from. Although Vero does have an old computer that I can set up and I can stream from that. So that is a possibility. God, I can't believe they make a profit. The cost to performance ratio. Oh, and on top of that, I believe this is the same cost in Canada as it is in the States. And so Canadians get this even cheaper because it doesn't, like the conversion rate doesn't affect us. Like we pay the US dollar price, but in Canadian dollars. I actually wanted to pick one of these up for my wife, but I don't think Vero does much CPU heavy stuff anymore. I think she mostly does like video exporting, which is very graphics heavy. I'm at the point now, oh, and she has a better CPU than I do. I'm at the point now where I'm just kind of like I'm maxed out basically for my CPU. So I could export in higher quality, but I can't because of my my CPU is not powerful enough. I'm trying to get this. I don't think you can ever get things back in the box the way they came out. Like this, maybe? Oh, hey, how's it going? Dad's RC Workbench is here. How have you been? I haven't seen you around for a while. Oh, dang it, I did it backwards again. I think I'm just going to leave the plastic out. I'm going to make an effort to install this in the next short little while, so it won't be in here for very long. There we go. Put the plastic aside. Then there's the cardboard protector. There we go. Oh. There we go, and the two fans. Really nice packaging on this stuff. Oh yeah, and I believe, are these RGB as well? Yeah, they are. They're colored. There we go. ARGB, 5 volts. So they have NeoPixels inside. I guess it's in the fan hub. I actually, that reminds me, someone has an open source project to put a microcontroller inside of your computer to control the RGB, and I need to look into that because I need to get myself one of those. There we go. Done and done. Oh. There we go. Heat shrinks and strippers, yeah. Heat shrink and strippers, basically. Haven't caught a live stream in a while. Got some Arduino scale modules. So hopefully I'm making a corner scale. Oh, corner scale. Okay. You know what? I have a video I need to release soon talking about how to use those scale modules. I wrote some demo code on how to calibrate them and everything. Corner scales would be interesting. I haven't thought of that. Maybe I'll make my own. If you publish your project, maybe I'll make my own and shout out your video, get you some traffic. Okay, I need to get this back. My massive build plate, because everything needs to be in the final shot. massive build plate. This guy. Some strippers, 2 of them. There we go. Stepper drivers there. Where did my, oh, the maker base things here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, heat shrink. There we go. So I need to shoot the outro. And so that's it for today's mailbag video. I want to thank my Patreon patrons for supporting me through all this and letting me get some cool stuff to do some cool projects. Hopefully my schedule is allowing now to do a little bit more cool videos, so hopefully we're going to get that done. Thank you to my channel members. There's a dedicated few of you, but I do appreciate you guys hitting the membership button on YouTube. I want to thank my viewers, and specifically the ones watching this video and the ones watching me film this live on my live streaming channel. So hello to everybody live. And yeah, if you want to support me but don't want to spend any money, I do not blame you in this economy. Just share the videos around. That's the best way to get some channel growth. Thanks for watching, everyone. And cut. That's a wrap. New 3D printers. I've been playing around with that. Ooh, neat. What kind of 3D printer? B-dubs. Listening. Got behind, went outside. Yeah, no problem. B-dubs. Looking forward. Cool. I'll do that. Weight distribution. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you know what? You can hit me up in the emails. You should still have my email, and if you need help, we can mess with it together. If you want to do a collaboration instead of going it alone, let me know. And what kind of 3D printer did you get? Was it like Ender 3 or something fancier? These guys in my 3D printer bin, and this one too as well. Use the Addams Family double click. Oh, the SV06. Fancy. Very fancy. I hope you have fun. Let me know if you like it. I've got two 3D printers that work here, and one that's now busted, but one that works actually well. So I only got one good working one. I'm gonna fix the other one so it works well. And then I'm going to fix the other one so it works well, and then I got to finish my custom one. But through all that, all this to say, I was thinking of just getting an Ender 3, because there is something to be said about just having the printer that everybody has. But yeah, let me know how you like the SV06. The other thing I was thinking is, if I do get another printer, I will probably want it to be a Voron. But then who wants to spend like $1,500 on a printer? You know what I mean? Freaking expensive. But then, do I really want another i3 clone? Who knows? Life is difficult, folks. I don't know how to make these decisions. But anyways, I've got printers. I just need to fix them. And I've got the parts to fix them, so I need to just fix them. I need to put on a podcast, go in the other room, fix them. This goes there, pad there. The Tronxy X5 SA is going to be a big job, because it's going to go conversion to linear rails. So that's going to be huge. All right, what now? So it's been an hour and a half. Man, it took an hour and a half to film a single mailbag video, folks. That's kind of brutal. One day I'll remember to print out more parts for your Voron Zero. Okay, so far, auto bed leveling and 300C hot end. I bought the Sonic pad for the Klipper firmware, so hopefully they'll show up soon. Nice. Oh, so you are running Klipper. I bought, let me see here. So for the X3A and X5SA, there are these cloned Micro Swiss hot ends, these guys here. So they do, they'll do up to 300C, no problem. And what's nice is that the Ender 3 style Bowden tubes, they go down to like here, like down to like there. But these, they stop like there. So they're all metal, so they're good for that. And these things were incredibly cheap. They were like under $5 with all the stuff attached to them. So pretty happy about that. But yeah, this is my soon 3D printer box. And then I got my later 3D printer box for my custom 3D printer, which I need to work on. I was thinking of getting a new, no clipper yet, but soon. Ah, okay. Up with the 3D printer, a lot of spares. Yeah, that's what I've been meaning. Yeah. It took me all day to write an application for M5 Stack. Where did Sunday go? I don't know where Sunday went. Vero and I did a bit of mental organization. So we're kind of figuring out how we want things to be positioned in our house. We're going to do a little bit of a purge, get rid of junk. I need to do some organization in here. And then we're going to clear out certain sections so we can move things around and maybe organize our space to have more space because, let's face it, with her and I's incomes, we're not moving anywhere. So we have to make do with the space we've got. Which means we're going to have to make lemonade out of lemons. I mean, it could always be way worse, so I'm not really complaining, but yeah, there's not enough space. And I envy people who can do projects and leave them outside, like Julian Eilert, for example. He, check out the Rock printer. It's like a Voron printer with PLA. All right, I'll take a look. What was I saying? Yeah, like Julian Eilert, he can leave his stuff outside. I would love to do that, but you can't leave lithium iron phosphate batteries outside. They don't like the cold. And so like my solar project, I have to run it in here, which means it'll take more space. You know, it's just kind of, it's like, it's not the end of the world. Like there's bigger problems, but yeah, pain in the butt. So Rock printer, let me take a look at this. If I don't do it now, I'm going to forget. Okay, Rock printer. All right, email me if you need anything. Rock printing. This can't be what you meant, right? Rock printer. Mingda Rock Pro? No. Desktop SLS. Mingda? Because that's not a Voron. That has a V6 hot end on it. Okay, let's see if we can Voron, but printed in PLA. Oops, PLZ. Rook. Oh, am I an idiot? Where did he say? Rook. I am an idiot. Okay. Rook printer. Images. Rook. Oh. Nope, that's literally Rooks. printer? Oh, the Rook Mark 1. Okay. Rook Mark 1. Would you look at that? Cheap, easy to build 3D printer, can be built by I'm everyone. Okay. 3 walls, 15% infill. 4 walls, 20% infill. PLA Pro. ABS, ASA. No more 22th idlers. Guide on printing the Rook. Okay. Rod clearance. Try not to print too fast. Good layer adhesion. Okay. Mostly without support. Oh my god, that is huge. Okay. 1 of each STL. Feet you need 4. Holy crap, this thing is giant. How big is this build plate? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10, 20, 30, 40. This can't be maybe these are 5 each. So that would be 200 mil, 300 mil. Yeah, that would make more sense. Bed frame. X gantry. CR10 hot end mounts. I have CR10s in stock here. Okay. This is cool. BOM. Oh, here we go. That's YouTube sensors. That's BOM. You think so? 200 by 200 by 200? Okay. Got it? Probably got it. Okay. 18 bearings in total. MGN 9C. I think I have some 9Cs here, but probably not that length. NEMA's linear rod. LM8UU, 45 long. Rubber feet. I think I'd rather just print rubber feet because I already have a printer. But I got plenty of these. M3. I can double check there. Extruder plus hot end. BMG. I have one. CR10 style hot end. Yep. Yeah, this is probably... Yep, this is exactly what I have. Nice. So yeah, look at the price. It's like $5. Oh no, MakerCast in 20 minutes. Is there a way to dump my viewers onto them? Because yeah, I probably will drop you guys off at that point. Thanks for the heads up, Johnny. 120 mil glass bed. Bed springs. 24 volt 6 amp power supply. That's 150 watts. It's not very big. Wait, they're not using a heated bed. I don't think so. And stop for Z. No, I wouldn't use that. I would use a... Hey, there's a Canadian price total. I would use a 3D Touch. I'm done with manual bed leveling. SKR. The Rook does use sensorless homing. Yeah, but why wouldn't you get the Maker base? Right? Am I right here that I feel like you can achieve this with what I just got in the mail and you'd have a screen. Yeah. 3010, 24 volt ball bearing fan for hot end. 3010? Yeah, this guy. So I feel like this is a pretty good project. I've never known about this. The Rook. Let me bookmark this. I think that's a really good idea. I don't know if it's necessarily as good as a Voron, but pretty interesting nonetheless. It is a Core XY though. I do appreciate that. I don't think I'll be making one. 3D printer. What would I miss? Is there a capital 3D printer cooler fan? Out for the Voron as I have the extrusion. I love the full-size Voron. The Voron 2.4. This guy. Yeah, this guy. I would buy the crap out of this. This is more money than what I paid for my batteries. This is a lot of money. So I would love this. Excuse me. I would love this, but it's too expensive. And this doesn't include 3D printed parts. So you buy this kit and you still need to spend a couple hundred hours printing in ABS to get the full thing. So if you fail prints and stuff like that, I mean, it's just the amount of time climbs ridiculously. They have, there is a company that sells them though with the 3D printed parts as well, but then it's just a lot more money. Yeah, 15 by 15 extrusion. I think it's just 1515. I don't even know where they are. There you go, 1515. I would, anyways, any Voron kit, if I get a sponsor to send it to me, I would build the crap out of that. But it's just, for the cost right now, like, the amount of, I can get more space out of my custom one. Not that my custom one's going to be any good. 1515 is not the same? Really? Well, it's 15 by 15. Right? Is that not it? Or does it need to be the V-wheel extrusion? It looks the same. Oh wow, they sent two different ones. Oh, yeah, but not on AliExpress though. You get the American, you don't get the American specs on AliExpress. It's 15 millimeters by 15 millimeters. Just like the 2020 isn't 2" by 2" necessarily. Yeah, I think personally, if I would just buy the kit, I would just buy a whole kit. So if I'm looking here, it's $800. Actually, the Seabor is actually way cheaper. So if you look, this one is $600 and something. This one is $600 and something, but the Seabor comes with the 3D printed parts. So that's pretty fancy. Really? Okay, I've never seen that. I'm surprised that you can get it like that. So let me see. Technical. Full set of structural parts plus decorative, printed using eSun ABS Plus filament. So, yeah, for $600, electronics, motion, build plate, panels, miscellaneous. It should have all the printed parts too, but yeah. So for $670 Canadian, which is not bad, mind you, you get everything, including the printed parts, which is impressive to say the least. No feedback. But yeah, I mean, I would buy the crap out of that. But it's just 120 by 120, right? So sometimes you need big, sometimes you need small. This is for when you need big. Oh, what I'm most excited about putting a new control board in my X3A is I'll get to use 3D Touch with it. No more relying on the stupid magnetic thing. But anyways, I think this is where we're gonna end because yeah, the MakerCast is on. You should definitely, let me just copy link address. You should definitely go and check it out. Just go hang out in the waiting room, and yeah, lots of cool makers are going to be there. So I think BitLooney will be there too. So yeah, you guys should go check that out. And so for me, probably next Sunday, I'll be back on doing the same thing, same bat channel, same bat time. So thanks for hanging out with me, folks. Thanks for taking all the blame, Franco, for everything going forward. Freaking stupid emotes, go away. Have a good rest of the weekend, everyone. See you next week.